wadau, my name is Rafael Nyawera na karibuni sana kwa hii show. This is Testify show, tunasikia testimonies na wadau. Hii ni show mpya, nataka tutembee na nyinyi up to the end. Tumalize episode 1, tumalize episode 2, episode 3, season 1, season 2, season 3. Twende hivyo wadau, tuchape hii kitu hadi tumalize. Ama ni aje wadau? So leo tuko na guest ako hapa hivi kutupatia show, testimony yake kali. So nataka naomba tu kwa heshima mkae karibu ili tusikie, tubarikiwe, tubarikiwe. Show testimonies hapa ni kali kali, zinatubariki. Ama ni aje wadau? So karibuni sana kwa hii show. Remember to subscribe and like, comment and share. Ama ni aje wadau? So karibuni sana. Wacha nikaribishe guest wetu wa leo atupatie ile testimony ambayo wako nayo. Ama ni aje? Asanteni sana guests. Ni aje?
Poa sana.
Uko fiti?
Niko salama.
Asante sana wadau. Nashukuru sana kwa kujifikisha hapa siku ya leo. So kuna ile time nilikupigia simu ukaniambia uko na testimony na and I knew that hiyo ni testimony ambayo itatubariki sana. So hiyo ndio ningependa leo utupatie ili tuweze pia, kuna wale wadau wako huko nje wasikie wakibarikiwa pia na hiyo testimony yako. Ama ni aje? Yeah, so that's what we want. Na pengine tuanze tu na introduction, tujue wewe ni nani, umetoka wapi, what you do and the like.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Rafael.
Yes.
My name is Muriithi, born in Ep1 County, by the South constituency, in Kibera ward in this Kenya.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm from a family of, we are brought up being, in fact we are many, I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
We are blessed. We are
nice.
From the family that are blessed, with many children. And more so, being where we are brought up on, and how we were brought up, I normally do thank God. Because God knows the reason for everything that we do happen. Everything that we do happen for in anybody's life, it has a purpose. God has a plan for it. Exactly. So that's where I've come from. I'm a trainee. And I thank God for everything. More so, the thing that I'm very mad on is about this gospel. That is what is in me. Because we cannot continue keeping quiet when people are continuing to die of the drugs and refusing to listen to this gospel. There's no any other thing big that I normally see in this world rather than preaching this gospel and making the young people and my generation see this God.
Absolutely. Yes. Oh, that is very much amazing. So najua like wadau pale hapo mmesikia huyu ni guest moja msafi sana na tunataka tusikie hiyo shuhuda yake. Anaitwa Muriithi from Embu na nataka na pia akasema ni trainee. You said you are a trainee.
Yes.
Institution gani?
I do training in Nyeri National Polytechnic.
Wow.
I'm pursuing automotive engineering. So it is good that we know, even people, even engineers do know God. That work is very important. That work is you should know. There is nobody in this world because of the career and the thing that you are doing. You should now say that you don't qualify to be in God. You can do God in engineering. You can do God in whatever thing that you do, as long as you are doing it as your career and God has called you to do it. You will learn, we do work, and you still serve this God.
Absolutely. Yes. So asante sana. Yeah, so ile kitu yenye wadau umegoja sana ni kusikia hiyo ushuhuda yako, because you know like niliwaambia kuna a show that is coming. Actually you are the first one in this show, and nikawaambia it's a show that will be a blessing to them and they cannot wait to hear your testimony. Ama the first blessings to them, ili wasikie venye wanasikianga mtu akibarikiwa. Yeah, so you are very much welcome. We are ready to hear your testimony.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for this time. It's something that I've been speaking and telling many people. Because I normally say one thing. At any time that you find a tortoise on top of a fence, don't say that it is a matter of liberation and the things that have started to happen. If you at any time you see a tortoise on the top of a fence, know that there is a person who took that tortoise and brought it and placed it on the top of a fence. There's no any other way that a tortoise can be there, unless somebody has took it from the ground level, a visit on the top of a pen. Yeah. Nothing else can happen. Yeah. The things that normally do happen in our life, it is good that we understand, unless we are taken from the lower ground and be brought up, we will have a lot of suffering. More so when it comes to the matters in salvation. It is good that you understand that you cannot do anything in this life. You cannot be able to go or to conquer this world unless you have Christ Jesus. I do thank God because what I've been talking of is about Jesus. Because at the end of it all, these are I want to speak about what God has made me to be, where He has brought me, where I am, and what is coming to happen. Yeah. Because it is still not in my hand that I'm heading here. I still have a long way to go. Yeah. Until the time that God will say, now, my son, that your time is out. So, as I start my testimony, yeah, I was saying that I was brought up in Embu. That's where our home is. And one of the best things that I do love of speaking myself is that I was brought up in a family whereby we never used to go to churches. We never used to go to Sunday school as kids. We only used to stay at home when on Sundays I do some family calls and works. So that's how I grown up. After the time that I came to know that there is something known as there is God. And at any time that you see something and something comes to you, it is good that you understand you have to go for it. Sure. That's what is very important. Sure. Because I just lived as a kid like other kids in the village until 2017 when I started going to the church. And when I went to the church in 2017, yes, my parents were yet not born again, and that's one of the challenges that I have ever found in this life. Let me tell you my people and the viewers, it is good. You better lack school fees. You better lack anything else. You better lack food.
But never lack Jesus.
But never lack, or never be brought up in a family where the parents don't know God. Yeah. It has been my challenge, because now after I started going to church, we started fighting the family, whereby you have come, you are everything that you say and everything that you do, it's opposed by everybody. Yeah. He or she seems like you are doing nothing. Yes. You don't know what you are doing. Yeah. You find yourself, I'm waking very early in the morning. Yeah. At 7:30 I'm in the church. Yeah. Now, sometimes as people, and as normal people, even you yourself, that sometimes you look at yourself at the things that you are doing, you start wondering, am I still normal? Am I still in my ways? Because it's not such easy to make sure that you are at the church by 7. But that's what I had been called to do, because I used to go and carry the instrument to the church. And that time, that is 2017, I stayed for the church for 2 years. And I now came to salvation. Because when I started going to the church, I was feeling like I'm okay. Because as long as I'm serving in the altar, I was feeling like I'm okay. And now salvation is in me. Until the time that I came to understand that unless you confess that Jesus is the Lord with your mouth, you can never be called a born again Christian. Yeah. So I think on August 2019, yeah, I received this Christ, and I confessed my sins. Yeah. December the same year, I was baptized. Wow. So I think I have what it do require to become a Christian. Yeah, I do qualify.
Wow, that's very amazing. So you've said that from up to until 2017, that's the time that you started going to church. Maybe what made you start going to church, or what did you saw in church that is so very amazing that made you start going to church every Sunday?
Thank you very much. Let me say this. Yeah. We normally do say that honey is very sweet. Yeah. But unless you taste this honey, you cannot know the sweetness in this honey. So I normally do remember that the first day that I went to the church, we went with my brothers and sisters from the same mom. Yeah. And what now makes me wonder what was happening is because after we went with them, we went with them for about 2 Sundays. Then they stopped going to the church, so I was left alone. But I thank God because by the time that they were dismissing or going where they were going,
Yes.
there is a brother in my village who was in the same church that I was going. So that man held my hand. We started praying together.
Yes.
And we went that way until we come to now to be in good terms. We knew each other with the pastor.
Yes.
Yeah, and we started praying together, and we did a lot of things with this man of God. I normally do honor him up now, even though I currently don't serve in his church,
Yeah.
but I do thank him because he held my hand, and up to now, he has done something for me.
Wow, that is super amazing. And after you started going to church during all those periods, you started facing some opposition from the family. How did you took it?
Sometimes it is not easy, Raphael,
Yeah.
because at the end of it all, parents are parents.
Yeah.
And you have to go without that you want. And even if God has spoken or He has not spoken, you have to obey the parents because they are parents.
Yeah.
But now we came to the point where the thing stands to be very wise. And now I told my mom, there's one thing that we not to discuss about. I going to the church will not sit and discuss about that thing. As long as we are not going to the church and I'm going to the church, these are two different people focusing on the different destinations. Your destination is not my destination.
Yeah.
I have a God to serve, I have heard the voice, so we can speak on all the other things. But on the matter on going to the church, I will have to go to the church at any time that I feel like going to the church.
Yeah.
Because I know what I'm going to the church, I know what God has for me, and that's how we continued. And it was not easy.
It was not easy.
It was not easy, but at the end of it all, I see God doing something. I see God doing something.
God is really doing something.
God is really doing something.
Oh, that's amazing. So because I see our time is running out and it's limited, our time is limited, and I just want to request you to tell the viewers who are outside there, the wadau wenye wanatazama pale hivyo, just tell them one thing, then we call it a day.
Thank you very much to all my viewers and everybody who is seeing this thing. It is good that we persist with what God has called us to do.
Yeah.
At the end of it all, God has a reason for you being born. God has a reason for you being alive. At any time that you see yourself waking up in the morning, know that God still have a purpose. Even if you feel like you have no hope in life, you feel like you are stressed, there is still God who turn things and make things to happen. So it is good that we continue believing in the Lord. Were it not for God, I would not be here where I am right now.
Yeah.
I would not have come to join the college, and I would not be where I am. So it is all by God. It's all by God. God do make things happen. He turns things to be how He wants them to be at any time that you are ready for Him.
Yeah.
Yes.
So absolutely, this is amazing. So to wadau, najua umesikia our testimony. I hope you have been blessed. And I'm also blessed by the way it's such a beautiful testimony. And I hope that I know that even you one day you shall be telling people the testimonies that you have, and it will be a blessing to others. Let's take this opportunity to go there outside, tell everyone, preach the gospel. Tell them your testimony. Even waking up in the morning is still a testimony. So have a blessed day, blessed time. Until next time, remember to subscribe, share, and like. Alright wadau, tupatane next time. Asanteni sana, adios muchachos.